And I thought it was great, but then I did something much better. And this is what you have to run on. And I was so proud, I called a news conference to announce that drug prices have gone down for the first time in many years. And I thought it was great, but then I did something much better. And this is what you have to run on. Down below 2%. Think of that. And gas prices. We're going to get the drug prices down, not 30 or 40%, which would be great, not 50 or 60. No, we're going to get them down 1,000%, 600%, 500%, 1,500%. Numbers that are not even thought to be achievable because I've used a certain talent that I have and convinced the drug companies that you have no choice. The drug companies were selling drugs, same company, in Europe and other places, based on what Europe told them to sell them at. And they said, let America pick up the difference, and I wouldn't let it happen. She's very respected too, Chris. You know that. She's doing a fantastic job. So I invoked what's called a favored nations provision so that we will pay the same price as the lowest nation anywhere in the world. And drugs will come down like from, as an example, $1,300 in the case I gave you. They'll come down from $1,300. Now, in the world, they'll go up a little bit. Not as much as you think, because the world is bigger than the United States in terms of population, as you probably know. But it will go up. And maybe it'll go up instead of $88 or $90, it will go up to $110 or $120 or $140. But we're going to come down to $140. So you're going to have it coming down from $1,300 to $140, $150, $160. What difference? I mean, somewhere big. And it'll be, you know, serious. It'll be numbers that nobody can even imagine. A little bit, we had actually one period speaker where we had one. In other words, that's going to have a huge impact on Medicaid, Medicare, even Social Security. It's going to have a huge impact on everything. Everything that you did, bipartisan. On July 3rd, you passed the... But think of what we've done. So prices are all down. I don't think there's any price other than we have a real... terrible head of the Fed. And if he brought down interest, you know, in Europe, the European Union, they've lowered their interest rate now 11 times, and we haven't lowered ours at all. He's a stiff, he's a knucklehead. And I was very nice to him at the beginning because I know how to sell. And, you know, at a certain point, it didn't matter anymore because the guy is just not a smart person, shouldn't have been there. And I blame myself in a way for that, but I blame Biden for extending.